and welcome back to my channel. It's Polixel, and today we are back with our first ever Sims 3 speed build on the channel. So I've wanted to do one of these for a really long time, and I just like never got the chance to because building in The Sims 3 is not my strong suit. It's really it's like fun for me, but it's also really difficult, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the fact that I might have to save every 30 minutes to ensure that I don't lose my progress. I was terrified of losing this. Like, I was like, this crashes, I'm gonna die. Also, excuse how, like, maybe hyperactive or rambly I seem. I feel like I'm getting sick, which is really ironic because in yesterday's video, I said, and I quote, I don't know when I'm gonna get sick, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at an inconvenient time. And here I am 2 days before Christmas, and I feel very sick. So that's really cool, you know, it's really great. I love that. Anyways, so for this build, first of all, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. This is going up on Christmas Day. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a great day regardless. I'm going to be doing a little Q&A type deal during this, so if you don't want to listen to me talk, feel free to mute me. I won't be offended, and just, like, you know, listen to music, chill, watch the build. This build does include some CC, a little bit of CC. It's also available to download in the description below, so your Sims can enjoy this little wintry cottage deal, cabin, lodge, whatever I name it. It's there. But like I said, I'm just going to be answering some questions you guys left me on both YouTube and Twitter. So I just want to get into that because we've got about 33 minutes left, and I'm not doing so hot. So let's go. Okay. So I'm going to start with YouTube, and I'm going to start from the top to the bottom just cuz they sorted them weird. So I'm not going in order, but I'm just going by how YouTube sorted it. So anyways, so Deathly asked, what's something, either expansion or any aspect that you wish the creators added to The Sims 3? And love your channel, by the way. Okay, thank you for that. I love you. And something I wish they added to The Sims 3, probably more stuff for the kids and the toddlers. I think that would have been really cool. Maybe the toddlers interacting with each other would be really cute, kind of like The Sims 4 in a sense. Also, just more things for the kids to do, but that's just The Sims in general, at least The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. I just find that, like, child Sims don't really have a lot to do, even though they have more to do in The Sims 3, I feel like, but that would be really cool. Also, this is gonna sound really weird, but airplanes. I think having airplanes in the game would be really cool. Like, the pilot career, like, can you imagine, like, your Sim just being a pilot? I don't know. I think that'd be really cool. Like, you could just fly in an airplane. There's, like, this is gonna be kind of fantasy-based, but there's, like, a sky village. Like, imagine. Literally imagine. Like, that would be so cool. But that's all I've got. I don't know. I feel like The Sims 3 in a whole, while it's... The only thing I wish they would fix is, they make it 64-bit. EA, please. I'm begging you. But otherwise, I feel like The Sims 3 as a whole is fairly complete. I'm sure there are a few things I'm missing that I'd probably love to have in the game. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. So, anyways, next question is by MagsXOX, and they asked favorite and least favorite Sims 3 expansion pack. And by the way, I love you very so much. Thank you for keeping the Sims 3 fandom alive. Oh my gosh, that was so nice. Thank you. My favorite and least favorite Sims 3 expansion pack. Okay. My favorite is probably Ambitions, as weird as that sounds. I know it's, like, not the popular pick. Like, most people probably pick, like, Generations or University or Seasons. But I really like Ambitions. I don't know what it is. I like all the careers it adds. Because I took a break from The Sims 3 for a while because I was, like, I don't know, I wasn't digging it. And then I bought Ambitions, like, a few years ago. And that's what really just got me back into The Sims 3 because I just played with it and it was really cool for me. And I was like, wow, this is fun. Like, I love this, you know? I really like professions. I think they're fun because it gives you something to do, especially if you only have one Sim. Like, during the day, it's so much easier. But yeah, so I think my favorite would probably be Ambitions. A close second is probably University Life just because it was my first Sims 3 expansion and I love it. But, yeah, that one's my favorite. For least favorite, I want to say World Adventures, but that's just because I don't play with it a lot, which I would love to play with it more just because, like, you know, I feel like I should give it a better shot. I've had it for a while now, but I just don't play with it as much as I should, so I feel like it's probably my least favorite. But also, if I was going off that, I would have to say Into the Future because I've never played Into the Future, so I don't know if I like it or not. I don't even own it. But I would love to play Into the Future sometime soon. Hopefully, I'll probably end up buying it eventually. But yeah, so probably one of those two, just for the sole fact that I haven't played them that much. But otherwise, I don't really dislike any of the packs. I really love Supernatural, but that's because I love occult sims. So, yeah. Next question. Ray Smith asked, what inspired you to make a YouTube channel? Okay, this is a fun one for me. I have been watching YouTube since I was like 8 years old, and there's just something about it that I just loved. I just love the idea of like playing games and just like having other people, like maybe not live, like that's what live streaming is for, but like just interacting about the game and just like finding a sort of community to just like interact with, because I'm not really a super social person. I don't know if anybody has noticed or not. I'm kind of awkward in real life, and I'm really kind of like shy. So it's hard for me to like put myself out there, but somewhere where I can just like talk about things I love and play games I like is just like really fun. And there's just something like super comforting in having like people I can watch play games and just listen to talk while I'm playing games. It's really nice. So the fact that I could maybe like be that to somebody else and just like maybe brighten somebody's day with a video or make somebody laugh a little bit, like that just makes me like, I don't know, it's really cool to me, and it's really cool to have like a community and just like hang out with people that like the same games as me, you know? So I don't know, I'm getting kind of rambly, but it's really cool. I really like YouTube for that reason. I wish that they weren't implementing so many rules onto it, just because it's getting harder for creators to make things that people can enjoy. But also like streaming is another thing I want to start doing next year for sure. So this is getting off topic, but definitely want to start streaming more and just getting more into like talking to you guys, because it's cool. Like I said, it's cool. I really like it. I think it's really fun. So my inspiration was probably just watching people do it basically like almost half my life and just like growing up with it. It was something I always wanted to do, and I knew it. So yeah, okay, I got really deep there. Next question. Kayla and Danny asks, what made you start playing The Sims 3 in particular opposed to other versions? The Sims 3 was my first Sims game, actually. It was the most popular one that was out at the time. I think this was back in like 2012. I think maybe 2011, 2012. Yeah, I started playing The Sims in 2011, 2012. The Sims 3 was my first one with the university life. I watched one of the YouTubers I really liked play it, and then I looked up The Sims 3 because I was like, this game's super fun. And I found Queen, which she was amazing. I loved her, and LifeSimmer playing it, and I was like, wow, okay, like this is awesome. I'm gonna get this game. And I told my mom about it, and she got it for me for Christmas. So I was like totally down, and then I played it like nonstop on my really crappy laptop basically almost the whole day. So yeah, I really like The Sims 3. I never played the other ones. I would love to play the original Sims and The Sims 2. I played The Sims 2 once or twice. One of the times was on my channel, and the other time was for like 20 minutes, but I don't know, it's really weird on my computer, and I know you can get it to work some way, like some people made a video about it, but yeah, I don't know, it's just, I don't play it as much as I should. So like I said, The Sims 3 is always going to be my favorite though, because it was my first one. So it's kind of like, that's usually where most Simmers are biased. It's like, if it's your first Sims game, you're going to love it more, I feel like. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Next question is from ToriXOX, and they asked, what's your favorite Let's Play you're doing on your channel right now? Love you and your videos. Oh, I love you too. My favorite Let's Play, I really like University Life, and I might be biased again because University Life was my first expansion pack, but I just really love playing with University Sims. I think it's super fun. Opposed to college in real life, it's super fun. I love that Let's Play too, just because there's so many different personalities, and it's something I can have fun with. Like, I don't feel pressured to keep moving their life forward because they're not aging and they're stuck in university. So it's like, while I'm excited to get them out of there, it's also been really fun to just mess around and like explore different like social aspects. So that one's really fun. I've also been having a lot of fun with Legacy. for recently because I'm turning Hayden into the Sims, a sim that I never really play with, like personality wise. So it's really fun for me. I'm excited to eventually do a late night LP because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of those types of sims. But yeah, I'm kind of enjoying recording that one. So, and I'm excited to get more into Supernatural because like I said earlier, I love occult sims and I have a really cool story kind of planned almost. So I'm excited to get more into that and just explore that more. And the last question comes, well, I guess it's a few questions, but it comes from Amanda Lamb, and they ask, when did you start playing The Sims? Which one was your first game? When did you start playing video games in general? What are some of your favorite games besides The Sim? And favorite video game YouTubers, if you have any. Okay, first one, I started playing The Sims, like I said earlier, 2011, 2012, around that era. I was in, like, 6th grade, I think, probably. 5th or 6th, yeah. I would take my laptop to my friend's house and play the game, and she'd be like, Kylie, you wanna, like, go do something? And I'm like, no, I just want to play The Sims. Like, come on, let me do my thing. And they're like, Kylie, your eyes, like, you need to blink. And I just, like, wouldn't ever blink. It was really bad. It was really bad. And like I said earlier, The Sims 3 was my first game. I started playing video games probably at the age of, like, 6. My first, like, video game was Pokemon. It was Pokemon, I want to say Leaf Green. That was like my first ever video game. And then I got more into one of my cousins actually gave me the older Pokemon games. And then I started playing like Harvest Moon and eventually I got Animal Crossing. And also I didn't play much Mario on my own. I played Mario with a lot of friends, but Mario wasn't a big series for me. I'm a really big Nintendo nerd. So like I played a lot of Nintendo games and I still do. But yeah, so some of my favorite games besides The Sims, Pokemon. I love Pokemon. It's my favorite, one of my favorites. Love Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing has literally changed my life. Like, it's so good, and I'm so excited for New Horizons. Definitely want to do an LP on that, or maybe stream it. I don't know. I'm really excited for that game, though. I love Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons. Those two games, really fun. They're the same game, it's just they changed the name halfway through. I love Legend of Zelda. Like I said, I'm a really big Nintendo nerd, can you tell? I love Legend of Zelda. I've recently gotten into Breath of the Wild, and I can't stop playing it. So that one's really fun for me. What else? Let me think. I'm, like, looking at the games I have. I think that's oh, I love Kirby. Kirby's fun for me. I used to play Kirby a lot with my friends, too. It was really fun. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, Stardew. I love Stardew. I said this on Twitter. Stardew Valley could be the only game to exist, and I would be okay with that. Like, it's such a good game that I feel like if it was the only one, I'd just be like, yeah, this is fine. Like, I don't need any of the other games. But yeah, and then I think that's it. Oh, there are a few more games that I like. I like Undertale, even though okay. I know it's, like, really weird because the fandom is kind of, like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of negative connotation behind the game, but when I first played it, I thought it was really cute. I've never finished it. I'd love to play it on, like, stream or something, but I don't know. I think it's a really cute game. I think it's kind of fun. I don't know. I'm not, like, hardcore Undertale, but I think it's really cute, so, I think that's it. Well, that's probably not it, but those are the ones I can think off the top of my head. And the final question, favorite video game YouTubers, if you have any. I love all the people listed in my, channels list on my channel. I love watching them. They're all so great. They're all great people. I've talked to them all on Twitter. They're just really fun. Some people that I originally watched, I used to watch, I'm, like, laughing. I used to watch a lot of, I don't know if you guys know who this is, Sly Fox Hound, Immortal HD. They were some of my, like, OG, like, I used to watch them when I was a kid, and I, like, looked up to them, like, their Minecraft videos. Really fun. Oh, Minecraft is one of my favorite games too. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that one. Life changer right there, everybody. Otherwise, I don't know if there's anybody. Oh, let me think. Give me a second. I have to think about this. I don't know who I regularly watch. I haven't really been watching a lot of YouTube recently just because, like, I've been really busy, but I mean, I used to watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. That was my big thing. I loved Minecraft. And just, like, I don't know, I went through phases, so, like, it was really dependent on the phase, but yeah. Everybody listed in my channels list on my main YouTube page, and, like, you know, the people that I said earlier, like, they were some of my favorites. They're still some of my favorites for sure. But yeah, that's all I've got on YouTube. So now I guess we're switching over to Twitter, and we're only about 15 minutes in. That's great. No, that's great. That's really, it's really great. Got 35 more minutes. I haven't even talked about the build. I did talk about the build in the beginning, so you guys have to give me some credit for that. Okay, so I have questions here on Twitter. Thank you guys for sending some in for me. So I'm gonna go from top to bottom like I did earlier, because it's, I don't know why they do that. Why can't they just list them in like the order that they were listed in? Like, I don't know. Anyways, so this one comes from Keegs. Love you, Keegs. Fave. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite pastime besides playing games? How has your college experience been so far? What would the base game of your ideal Sims game look like? Okay, my favorite food. Oh, this is hard. This is like the hardest question. Let me think. I don't want to say pizza. It's not pizza. I love pizza, but I wouldn't want to eat it for the right. When I think of food, my favorite food, I think of something I want to eat for the rest of my life. Probably potatoes. I could eat potatoes the rest of my life. They're definitely my favorite, because you can put them in different forms, like French fries, mashed potatoes, like, it's just great. It's probably potatoes. Definitely potatoes. Close second is probably grilled cheese or chocolate cake. But specifically the chocolate cake from Safeway, because that with the fudge icing, because that's the only one that's the only cake I can actually stand, besides angel food cake. So yeah, that one. What's your favorite pastime besides playing games? I really love drawing and painting. I wish I could just sit down and draw, but I have the attention span of a 4-year-old, so I just cannot sit down and do something. I'm always like switching from one thing to another and like multitasking, even though it's bad for me. But I love painting and drawing. I love baking. I think it's fun. I just baked cookies like an hour ago for Christmas, so I love baking. And yeah, I was really into makeup for a while, but I'm so lazy that I actually just like can't be bothered like anymore at this point. I have so much makeup when I go through phases. I have so much makeup when I went through my makeup phase, and now it's just like I don't use any of it, and I just like, it's just there, and it's like I don't want to get rid of it, because what if I go through another makeup phase, and it's just I need to stop. that's what needs to happen. How has your college experience been so far? Funny story about college. So when I went, this one's gonna get very deep. I hope I don't run out of time. I plan on rambling, can you tell? My college experience, so when I first went to college, I was very excited to be in college. I was like, this is gonna be so much fun, like I'm so ready to study. It turns out I am not made for that anymore. I kind of noticed it during my senior year, but slowly I couldn't be bothered to do things I didn't want to do. And I know that's kind of what life is all about, like you have to do things you don't want to do to get where you want to be. But also, like, I don't think so. Like, I feel like if I want to be somewhere, I shouldn't have to do things I generally don't enjoy doing. And I'm not saying I don't like academics, because I think academics are very important, but I feel like for me, college wasn't right. So I actually not going to college. Instead, I'm going to be taking some online courses. I finally, after so many years, figured out I really want to focus in on becoming a game developer, just because, like, I don't know, my dad suggested it to me a while ago, and he's like, why don't you just design video games? And at first I was like, I don't have the patience for that. Like, are you kidding me? But now it's just like, after everything that I've been doing for like so many months, it just seems like a lot of fun. Like, I would really just love to just sit down and design like the best, like most perfect game I can. So I'm gonna be taking online courses and just like trying to figure that out. So that's kind of my plan right now, if anybody was wondering. You don't have to, like, people always think that you have to go to this college, and you can. Like, college is great. My best friend since preschool, she was even my dorm mate, she loves college. That's because that's just who she is, there's different things for different people. And since I'm so particular about what I like to do, I'm just not made for college, and I'm not made for, like, I'm not social, so I don't enjoy the social aspect of college, and I'm not, like, I'm not entirely academic focused, so I'm not, like, enjoying academics in a way. I mean, I did for a while, but it's, like, I don't know, like, it just wasn't for me, and that's 100% okay. So, I don't know, I think in the long run, college would have been great if I had a different mindset going into it. But I think even in the end, I probably would have regretted it. And I didn't really see the point. I was spending a ridiculous amount of money. I didn't see the point of putting myself in a lot of debt for something that in the end I probably wasn't going to want to do. So I'm really excited to actually be like taking online courses though for game design. I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm eventually going to have something that I can like show people. I don't know, it's just I'm really excited. I'm finally glad that I can find something I want to do, because I felt like I spent so long searching, but it's like also like I'm only 18, like there's no rush. So that took up a lot of time. I'm sorry. I got rambly. I got really deep there. I'm sorry. Okay. Next, the final thing he asked is, what would the base game of your ideal Sims game look like? Sims 3 gameplay with no lag. All the Sims, like this, they'd have seasons, generations, all the things. But no, wait. Let me think. Sims 3 graphics. I think a mix of the Sims 3 and the Sims 4 graphics would be perfect. Probably a lot of Sims 3 gameplay with no lag, as well as the Sims 4 build mode. I think that in itself would be really good, and probably some like personality things from The Sims 2. While I haven't played it, I've seen people play it, so I think that would be really cool. Just like a combination of all three mixed, but really well mixed, not undermixed. You know, you can't undermix your Sims game, you gotta well mix it. So, yeah, that's probably what mine would look like. Definitely would already have like seasons, pools, top, you know, just the stuff The Sims 4 didn't have in the base game. Just a lot of stuff that you probably shouldn't have to buy. I just feel like you shouldn't have to buy, I mean, we didn't have to buy toddlers or pools because they got patched in, but I don't know, I feel like you shouldn't have to buy seasons just because seasons is nature, and like, I don't know, like, I just feel like it should already be in the game in a way. But yeah, okay, let me move on to the next question. Rose Sims asks, ooh, chat about your favorite games, how college has been so far, funny Christmas stories, just some ideas. My favorite games right now, like I said, I've been playing a lot of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've literally been so addicted to it. It's like not even funny. My dad actually, he came into my room and he was like, are you like recording this game right now? And I was like, what? Oh, no. And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, I'm just like playing it. And he's like, we've been playing it for a long time. And I'm like, like, don't call me out like this. I probably played it almost all day the other day. It's so good. I'm so addicted to it. Another game I've been enjoying is Stardew. I love Stardew Valley. I've already talked about this earlier though, so I won't get into it, but Stardew's really fun for me. It's just fun to just chill and play and just relax, you know? I already talked about college. Funny Christmas stories. Oh my god. I have the best Christmas story. This happened to me in 7th grade. Or 7th or 8th grade. It was 7th grade. In 7th grade, my friend's, this is gonna be kind of long. My friend's mom got a fake Christmas tree. And my friend, this is my best friend that I was talking about earlier. She absolutely hated the fake Christmas tree. So me, her, and our other friend got somebody to drive us to a Christmas farm, like a Christmas tree. I think it was like somewhere that sold Christmas trees. I don't remember where it exactly was. Did I just say sold? I meant sold. But somewhere that sold Christmas trees, bought a real tree, replaced the fake tree with the real tree, decorated it, and waited. All in the time span of her mom, like, working and then coming home from work. We waited for her mom to come home from work. The minute she walked in the door, she looked at the tree, like, sat there for a minute, and then she was like, that's not the same tree, is it? And we all just started laughing, and she just like sighed and went to her room, and we were just like dying. Like, that was probably the best thing we've ever pulled off, and I still to this day don't know how we convinced somebody to take us to a tree farm. Like, that's just like so, like, I don't even think, it wasn't a tree farm, I don't know why I keep saying that. It was just like some store that sold them, but they were still like real Christmas trees, so it was crazy. It was really ridiculous. That's the funniest story I have. There's nothing else that tops that. But yeah, so that's all I got for that question. The next question comes from Bailey. They ask, I'd love for you to talk about your overall YouTube experience. What are YouTube goals for 2020? And are there any tips you have for other Sims YouTubers? Okay, so overall, I've actually really enjoyed YouTube. You guys have been really cool and just like really nice. it's just been really fun. Like, I didn't expect, like, the fact that we're at 2,000 and at the beginning of this year we were only at like 100 is like, it blows my mind. Like, you guys have no idea how grateful I am for you all. Like, it's just like, it's crazy because I know every YouTuber says this, but it's like, I didn't think I'd get this far. Like, I didn't even think I would get over 1,000. So like, the fact that we're making it this far is just like really cool and really encouraging. And it's just like, it's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun for me. I don't know. I'm glad that, after so much time I'm back at doing it because like, it's just, I don't know. I think so far I haven't had anything that would really throw me from YouTube. Like, I think it's really, I'll keep doing it probably for a while. At least until like, I don't know, I'm too old to do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll be like 65 and still here playing The Sims. Can you imagine? Just me chilling with The Sims 3 in like 20, not 20, I don't know when I'll be 60. Let me think. That's 50, that's 42 years from now. When is, oh, that's a lot of math. Hold on. Let me pull out my calculator. 2019 plus 42. In 2061, I'm still sitting here playing The Sims 3. But no, I think overall, I'm having a really good time with it. Like, there's nothing that's thrown me off from it. You guys are the best. Like, that's all I have to say for that one. What are your YouTube goals for 2020? YouTube goals. 1, be consistent. I'm really trying to build like a perfect schedule. I want to start streaming more because I love the idea of streaming. I actually bought a LAN cord to hook up to my internet. For those of you that don't know, I have very crappy internet, very sucky, very awful, worst internet in the world. So I bought that. I really want to bring other games to the channel because I didn't name myself like, I used to, before I was Polixel, my old YouTube name, I think was Midnight Simmer. I don't know where I came up with that, but, I really just wanted to like, I don't want my channel to just be The Sims. Like, while I love The Sims in general, I named my channel like Polixel because I didn't want to just be a Sims channel. Like, I wanted there to be an option for me to, you know, explore other games, which is why I really just want to bring other games to the channel, and I wish I had the attention span to do it, and I'm going to do it. Next year, it's happening. Animal Crossing will probably be one of them because New Horizons looks beautiful, and I really I really love those. Did you guys see those fruit renders? They're really great. What other goals do I have? Upgrade some of my setup. I'd love to do that. And probably reach a milestone in subscribers. I don't even know. I'd be happy if I just got another like 100. But I don't know. It would be cool. This is probably a long shot, but if by the end of 2020 we were at 10,000, I would probably like cry. I know that's like very, very hard to do. Probably very unrealistic, but I like to be unrealistic and shoot for the stars. So I'm going to say that's definitely a goal. That would be really cool. But if not, I'm not going to be sad because it's like, that's also like very unrealistic and kind of, I know it is, but it would just be really cool. I don't know, definitely hit a milestone though, even if it's like 5,000. 5,000 would be really, I'd literally die. I'd die. I think I'd make a video of me just like passing out and like dying. Just, that's it. Like seeing the count and I'm just like, oh, and then I just fall over. That would be it. And then any tips do you have for other Sims YouTubers? I think this is gonna sound, I feel like everybody says this, but just do what you want to do. Like, please don't do a Let's Play that you're not enjoying. There is no point in doing that because people know when you're not having fun. Like, if I'm recording something and I'm just not feeling it, I know it. And I can tell, like, in my voice, usually you could probably tell. Most of the time I'm like, I try to be really peppy and like kind of like, oh, like really, I don't try to be loud. I generally end up being really loud, but you can tell when I'm enjoying like the Let's Play I'm playing. But just do LPs you want to do. Play the game you want to play. It doesn't matter if it's Sims 3, Sims 4, Sims 2, just the regular Sims. Like, people will come and watch you if you're having fun. They'll hang out with you. They'll chat in the comments with you. Like, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing and people are people can notice that, they're gonna be like, oh, like this girl's cool, or oh, this person's really funny, or this guy's having a lot of fun, you know? It's like, you can just tell there's a mood, there's a tone there. And I feel like that was something I didn't really know in the beginning, and I just wanted to do what everybody thought was really popular at the time, and that's like not true. Like, it's just, that's all I have to say. Just do what you want to do, which I know in itself is very basic. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just think I need to do what's most popular. I need to do what's most trending, which in a way can be true. And if you enjoy what's most popular or most trending, do it. Like, just do it. As long as you're having fun in what you're doing at the end of the day, I think that's the biggest thing. I don't know. I got really rambly there. And the final question we have from George Simsmith01. They asked, what's your overall favorite pack? Okay, I'm gonna do this for The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 because I feel they didn't specify, and also I didn't answer it for The Sims 4. I did answer for The Sims 3, but I know earlier I said Ambitions. Ambitions is my favorite, but my overall favorite is different. I think overall my favorite pack for The Sims 3 is definitely it's gotta be University Life. It just has to be. Like, that's the only one. That's my favorite. Because I really enjoy everything it adds. And because I play with the young adult lifespan so much, like, that one is just, it's the best one to me. Like, it's got so much there for the people, like, everybody. But definitely Ambitions is I swapped them from earlier. But Ambitions is my favorite, but University is my overall favorite. But I feel like those are different for me. Like, overall, the University has been my favorite for longer, and that's how I'm seeing it. But Ambitions is my most current favorite. Does that make sense? My favorite pack for The Sims 4, or my favorite expansion pack for The Sims 4, Seasons. Probably Seasons. I think that one really got me back into the game for a while. I really did enjoy when they released that one. The rest of them have been meh so far, I'll say. I don't know, Sims 4 is hard for me to play. I don't really like playing it. I like to do stuff like on Tumblr with it, like stories and like make CC, but otherwise I don't enjoy playing the game as much as I used to, which is really sad. Because I used to love playing it, but now it's just like it doesn't hold my attention anymore, so. I don't know. Wow, I just talked for about 32 minutes. That's crazy. Nice job, me, woo! High five. I guess I could talk about the build now, huh? So this build has it's just a complete switch. Anyways, no, before I talk about the build, thank you guys for all the questions. It was really fun answering them. If you guys want to get to know me, that's how you know. You know, you can always just send me a question though. I'll usually answer it. I mean, it might take me a minute, but I try to answer stuff as fast as I can. But yeah, this build has 2 bedrooms, one for your adult Sims and one for probably, I imagine, like 2 younger kids, you know, come here for the winter time, chill. Like I said, this build has a little bit of CC in it, but it, you know, not a lot. I try to keep it to the minimum because, you know, not everybody likes build CC, and that's completely understandable. I understand that. My voice hurts. Wow. This is why I can't do voiceovers. I was terrified that this was going to be longer than it is, but it's not, and I'm really glad about that. If you guys want to see more speed builds, let me know. Currently, I don't plan on doing any more just because this one took me a while. I'm still trying to get the Generations house uploaded. I didn't. Oh my god. Why do I sound if I'm getting sick, I'm gonna call the police. No, I didn't intend on taking this long to upload it, but I really do need to get it uploaded soon. So I'm gonna try to have that up soon. I promise. I promise. It will be up before the series ends, okay? Because I know some of you have been asking for it. But I think I'm gonna end my voiceover here and just like, I don't know if there will be any time left, but I'll let a little bit of music play. But thank you guys so much for listening to me talk and ramble. And if you didn't listen to me talk and ramble, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from me, and leave some comments and thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say as always. And I guess with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.